Friends, Greg Newmaster coming at you again with another action figure review. Today I have Star Wars, the vintage collection, the best collection in my opinion, Han Solo from the 40th anniversary of Return of the Jedi. Love Han Solo, one of my all-time favorite Star Wars characters. Harrison Ford, one of my favorite actors of all time. How can you not love Harrison Ford? Return of the Jedi Han is probably my most problematic interpretation of him. He's a little bit odd. He's so confident in A New Hope, and then he's just peak Han in Empire Strikes Back, where in Return of the Jedi, he sort of becomes a little bit of a bumbling fool, which is a little bit disappointing. That's probably one of the weaker parts of that film, is Han's sort of clownishness. He's silly. He's not confident. He's not in charge. He's not kicking butt like you would expect of him, or even like Harrison Ford and his Indiana Jones persona. So nonetheless, though, I love this character. Had to get this figure. It looks like they have a newer sculpt, so I was excited to get that. So let's check this baby out. Really nice image on the card. That is right about at the part when Leia gets shot at the door, and then they're trying to break in the bunker, it looks like. So really nice image. And the figure looks great. We got VC281. You can see that there, VC281. We get Hunter, Clone Trooper, Phase 2 armor. I really need to get that figure. Cassian Andor, a Tusken Warrior, Darth Vader from Death Star 2, Clone Captain Hauser, and Weequay. I just want to say a quick apology for my previous video with Darth Vader and Death Star 2. I kept saying Sebastian Stan when what I meant to say was Sebastian Shaw, who was the original actor who played the face of Darth Vader in Return of the Jedi. I had Sebastian Stan on my mind because I always thought he would make an excellent recast of Luke Skywalker in the Mandoverse, and I always wanted them to cast Sebastian Stan to be Luke Skywalker, where it was Sebastian Shaw who was the face of Anakin, and he does speak at the end of Return of the Jedi. So let's bust this figure open. By the way, if you like the video, please like and subscribe. So I have had the figure in the past where he has the tunic, the camouflage tunic on Andor. But like I said, it looked like a new sculpt for this figure, so I just had to get it. People are curious how I got this. I got mine on eBay. I have a good relationship with an eBayer from Taiwan, and he lets, sometimes they get the figures before everybody else, and he'll let me know, and he gives me a decent price, and so he gives me the opportunity to get the figure early. So there's Han's blaster. Looks really nice. Nice paint, brown paint application, silver on the muzzle, and the handle was brown. Looks really good. So that's nice, and we can put that right in his holster. And let's get a good look at his face. Yeah, I mean, this is a really great likeness of Harrison Ford, especially in Return of the Jedi version of Han. His hair is nice and long and fluffy. His face looks really good. People were arguing with me about the Darth Vader video as well. I am thoroughly convinced that that figure looks like Hayden Christensen, the head sculpt, and it looks not like Sebastian Shaw. The reason I say that is the thinness of the head, the shape, the eyes. They all look like Hayden Christensen to me, but if you guys want to argue and disagree, that's okay. I don't mind being disagreed with, but that's my opinion. This figure looks great. I mean, the vest, the detail on the vest looks fantastic. It is reminiscent of the figure that came before, the Endor figure with the tunic. Let's see if the head is... Yeah, the head is on the barbell as well. So that's newer. He looks great, man. That really looks like Harrison Ford. There's him side. He even has the crooked nose. I don't think they have the scar on his chin. It's too small of a detail, but fantastic. Let's check it out here. What do we have? Oh man, this unfortunately has the Y joints, which I hate, on the hips instead of the T joints. So that's kind of disappointing. It just hampers the articulation. I don't know why they would do that. The T joints, they've been putting them on everybody. And I'll show you here. So here's Hunter. Hunter has the T joints, see, just like a G.I. Joe, old school G.I. Joe. And this is the Y joint. It's sort of connected in there at the hip, and it just moves awkwardly. And there's no need for that. It's so disappointing. But anyhow, we got nice knee articulation. I love the stripes down the pants, the boots up and down. There is no rocker. Oh, look at that. I don't know if that's like a paint mistake on his boot there, or if it's just supposed to look weathered. That might be a mistake, but anyhow. Yeah, no pivot, no ankle rocker. That's disappointing. Nice bend on the elbow, 90 degrees. We got the horizontal hinge on this wrist, and we got the vertical hinge on that wrist, which I love. It's great for holding weapons. Anytime you have a gun or a sword, I like the wrists to have this vertical hinge so you can get nice posing. Oh yeah, not a bad figure. I'm kind of disappointed. That's what the shirt looks like on the inside, by the way. And that's what he looks like on the inside. Nice movement in the torso. I'm just really mad about the... I hate the Y joint in the hips. And then there's no ankle rocker. So it's like, if you're gonna do a new figure, do it right. But anyhow, he's a nice figure. I love Han Solo. Looks great. You can get some nice posing in there for him. My favorite Han is Bespin Han. So anyhow, if you like the video, please like and subscribe, and God bless you all. Peace.